perfect. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You
Bye-bye.
too.
Hi, this is Luke. Is this Scott?
Yeah, sorry, yeah, I got you confused.
You are totally fine. No worries, Scott. Um, but yeah, I did call you a little bit earlier today. I sent you an email. But yeah, I'd love to speak with you about your feedback. I guess just reviewing it, it looks like you just had concerns about your Social Security deposit and it doesn't get posted right away. Is that right?
Well, what I have seen for the last 3 months on my statement, okay,
Yeah.
is the Treasury Department deposits my money into your institution 4 to 5 days ahead of time, but it shows all the money but $1. And it makes a statement above it saying that this may reflect the full amount. Okay? So that's telling me right there that just to say my amount, we're talking $773 that I need. If faster, better. That's one reason why I switched to the credit union, is because you guys seem to release it to the public, your shareholders, whatever, your account people, 2 days, 1 day early than when it's supposed to, and I really think that's great that you're helping out people that are in SSI and SSDI.
Yeah.
My concern is the fact that the 4 to 5 days that you get all that money but $1, you guys are collecting interest on it.
Gotcha. Okay.
And that's my money, and that's everybody else's money.
Right.
And I didn't give the Treasury Department or you guys permission to do that. And yeah, I mean, it's kind of a common sense thing. It's just that people obviously just don't look at it as hard as they should, which a lot of things in this world we don't. And I love how you guys help out the community and stuff, but you should help out us people that are struggling, especially the way that this, excuse me, idiot president is trying to even take away SSDI coming up. I mean, this is a big concern. It's not just you guys; it's every financial banking institute that's out there.
Right. No, I totally understand where you're coming from, and I actually do have an answer for you. So what happens? When companies or businesses or like the Social Security Administration, they send a deposit over to the institution where it needs to go.
Right.
Sometimes they can put a settlement date on that transaction. And sometimes not. So if they don't, then we post it right away.
Okay, that's what, a settlement date?
A settlement date, yep,
Okay,
and
now...
Go ahead, sorry.
Now the settlement date, if it shows on internet banking that you got the money and it states from SS Treasury Department, and it shows all but $1, I mean, it's kind of hard to say that you guys, even though there is a settlement date, that you're denying that you're not being able to have access to those funds, even though that you're showing it and collecting interest.
Yeah, no, I totally understand where you're coming from, and I can actually see one right now pending. Right now in your account from there.
Yeah, and if you notice, it's green on the right-hand side, and it's $1 less than the amount. So that tells me that you've already gotten paid from the Treasury Department, and you're only disclosing all of it but $1 because that's not the full amount. But yet, you can't. Are you telling me that you have not received that, even though you're saying that there's a settlement date on it?
Yeah, so right now what I'm seeing is I see the deposit of $783 from the Social Security Administration, but I have a settlement date of January 31st. So since there's a settlement date on there, we can't release that because we post ACHs. If there's a settlement date on there, we can post them a day early. earlier.
Okay.
So that those funds will be in your account tomorrow.
Correct.
Unfortunately, you have to abide by those rules because it is a federal regulation. So if there's a settlement date, unfortunately, we can't release it till the day before. So since the 31st will be Friday, we'll deposit the funds in your account tomorrow.
Tomorrow, okay. Which is awesome, you know. But my concern was the fact that it's showing that deposit pending or settlement date pending 4 to 5 days ahead of time.
Yeah, because they sent the funds to us. So we have it, but they said don't deposit them into the member's account until it's date. And I did speak with our ACH department who's over this.
Uh-huh.
And we gain nothing from holding those funds. So we don't get interest on it at all. We don't gain anything from it.
Right.
It's just holding there. So we don't obtain interest from holding those funds at all. We just receive it. And if they say, if there's no settlement date, great, we deposit it. In this situation, they said don't deposit till 31st, but since as an ACH, we can post a date earlier.
Right, so, and I'm sure, I know there's other people that collect SSI or SSDI, and they have different dates of the month that they get paid.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep.
And, I mean, to break it all down, it was like, I was really frustrated because it showed my money there, you know what I'm saying? It showed that it was all but $1. It showed that, you know, you guys, it shows that you guys got it early, but yet you have till the 31st release date because I'm not supposed to get my SSI till the 1st. I'm sure that's why they went to banking institutions instead of mailing out checks anymore, because with, you know, mail theft and everything else, it was just an easier system, you know, for our government.
Mm-hmm. Right, yep. No, totally, yep. Yeah, and I totally understand where you're coming from on that, but, you know, fortunately we just have to abide by the rules that they send us. You know, we process it how they want it.
Correct.
So unfortunately, that's just a process they have to go through, but I totally understand your concerns and where you're coming from.
And before we go, it's like where this was kind of matching up with the Treasury Department and you guys was the fact that, okay, they've had all this money on my Social Security that they've used to invest in other places. It's always hasn't been the ones that I would have chose, you know, like the oil companies and everything else. We should more towards keeping our world healthy and clean instead of what they have been, you know, invested in. So they've had all that money for all these years collecting interest on it, and then I'm like, well, this is really great. So now the banks get it, and they're doing the same thing that the federal government is with our money. But that's what my concern was, and I'm glad you could answer that for me.
Of course, no problem.
And I wish Sterling would give me a loan, even though my credit report isn't. I mean, that's another thing that's so screwed up right now. I mean, you can't even get a job nowadays unless your credit's right.
Gotcha. No, totally understand where you're coming from. And I don't know if you're aware, we do offer share secured loans. So like if you put up like a $500, you know, just kind of like an example, put up $500, we can give you a $500 loan for you to pay. It's kind of like a credit builder loan.
Okay.
Credit. So we do that. So if you put up like $500, we'll do a loan for you. You know, we most likely can do a loan for you, but we decide to have full credit just to look at it.
Correct.
But most of the time they do get it approved because you are putting the money up front.
Yeah, it's like a secured loan with my money, basically, instead of the bank going off numbers with a credit report, you know, that way.
Yep, and we'll still pull credit on there, but because we do have to look to make sure there's no bankruptcies or anything like that. But yeah, most of the time I see those getting approved, so you know that might be something you can look into.
Perfect.
Or you know think about. But yeah, we do have those loans. They can be applied for in the branch over the phone. So
awesome, and that will build up my credit again, correct?
Yep. It will report to your credit. You'll be making payments on it. So, yeah, but we'll report and help build your credit. So.
Gotcha. There again, it sucks I have to use my money to build up my credit, you know.
Right.
But
We can always try it without a shared security. Just try it out. If not, we've already pulled your credit, so we can just change it. Try to do a secured loan. So that's always an option too. We can always try. If it gets denied, let's try to do a shared secured loan. So
perfect. Well, thank you so much for your time, and I appreciate that we could talk about this.
You bet. No problem, Scott. Anything else I can do for you today?
No, just have a wonderful day.